It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's all up next.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On first down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 over. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Charlie Jones deep to return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down and 9. Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Yosivas. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This from an even 50 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Washington now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jags offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Here's Mullins. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. To throw, Mullins. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give for Etienne. Thing right. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Mullins. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Third and long. Back to throw. Mullins. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Burrow. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Burrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
Now a 1st and 10, the 38-yard line. Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this down to the 23. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Just when you're thinking defensively that you've got the play covered, the quarterback's able to tuck it down, escape, and somehow pick up the 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Burrow now. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. Strong. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. Now Mullins in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mullins. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. Third and long. Mullins to throw.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initiate the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped them short of the 1st down.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after 1, 10-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals move further out in front. It is now 17. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a handoff, ETN, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to third and 3. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
On third down, here's ETN. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one complete to Washington. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught to the goal line and in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars are back in this one. It's 17-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Third down, 3 to go. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man, right side, he's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Burrow. Man is the tight end sample. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
That's into the hands of Yosivas. Third and 5. Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will have the first down. The drive for a pickup of 8. They go play action for Burrow. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Burrow here on second down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On second down, Burrow again. And this ball's going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Parker Washington awaits for the Jaguars. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. For Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they'll be set up now. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Etienne. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man left side and out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. And man, Davis. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. And a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. This timeout. They put Stretch in motion. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get... And he's in! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike. And you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible, but once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with it. He's able to take it all the way in for a touchdown.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. It's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's Burrow. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Burrow now. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's taken in. We're about ready now for the punt. We'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to take over just before the half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to the coachman who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up underway. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Lawrence, firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Once again, it's Etienne. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Lawrence on the draw, it's Etienne. So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their third quarter lead. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Here's Brown. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often. I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Brown. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
Second down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. To throw is Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on powering forward. He's in. Chase. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give for Etienne, heading right. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long. On the draw, the give to Etienne. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down, and here comes 4th down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Geno Stone that time, all over him in coverage.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late And this is third down. To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And now the punting unit will come on. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. A first down throw for Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Burrow to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down. We're about ready now for the punt. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. That's a nice pickup on a first down. Here's 2nd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Jacksonville.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch. and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Toward the sideline, brought in by Chase. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on second down. And that ball incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been through some of the end from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. Now here's Lawrence. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 36-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Third and 5. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. Now Brown. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They're all set to punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lawrence going to keep this himself. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. ETN on 1st down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run it once more with ETN. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, here's ETN. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. We're all set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? To throw is Burrow. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Jaguars offense getting set to get back to work. And now, following the desperation turnover on downs, they're going to start with it 1st and goal. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.